or afternoon, whatever time it is where you are when you make it here. Welcome to Spirituality in Sin City. I am Rachel Hoyt, and I am running a moment late this morning. I was feeling very decisive, as the card says, but I could not find the card that I wanted for this page in my junk journal. It took me a while. And then when I went to go live, I discovered I accidentally forgot to schedule this live. So I still needed to download my thumbnail, yada yada. And yeah, so I'm starting a little frazzled today and a little not like me, which is funny because if you watched yesterday, then you already heard me say, this is the Rachel Queen. I'm Rachel. This is the card that I most identify with, even though this one is not my horoscope sign. Queen of Diamonds is the Taurus, and she represents decisiveness, obstinance, which is, person who kind of sticks with it, even kind of a no matter what attitude, very strong. The part of me that people have had a hard time with over the years. It's always done with the best of intentions. I always want to mention that. Excuse me. I'm going to try and get started on my art project here. Let me adjust this tad so you can see the whole thing. So, if you haven't been here before, this is my junk art journal. Experimental, just fun time thing. And we've done a bunch of pages in a bunch of different ways for fun. But, since we've made it to the Rachel Queen, it's time to do the front for Rachel. And Queen was right here in front. I decided to use a very special deck, the reverse color playing cards. This is the actual vintage version. Where is oh yeah, it's right there. 1975, right there. And I've had them for a while. I came across them at a thrift store, estate sale kind of thing, and wanted to use them for something special. And I've decided this is it. So if you just give you a little peek at how some of the other people look in this deck, I just really love the reverse color. Other people have copied this. You can get modern-ish prints of the reverse color deck, but the vintage one is medium rare. Pretty sure when I counted I was missing at least one card. I can't remember, but I never ever planned to sell it. I might do some as jewelry. Not quite sure yet. But again, kind of funny that I say that, because the point of today is decisiveness. And there's a good and bad side to decisiveness, as I've just alluded to. Some people did not love my decisive attitude at various times. But as of yesterday, when we drew this card, because of my decisive behavior and the fact that I have stuck with my attitude in an obstinate manner of this is who I am, this is who I'm meant to be, and I just have to keep moving forward. Because I've stuck with that, I have found one piece of the puzzle, and we nailed out the details yesterday, and I am going to be writing for a brand new poker publication, and it's just amazing how perfect it is. I will get to more or less choose whatever I want to write, and I will be using my sociological research skills, hopefully on top of my writer skills, freelance writer skills, interviewing, etc., to come up with some very interesting data about what's happening in the poker world and present it to you. We are for the people, not sponsored by casino, and ouch, focused on advocacy and fair gaming. And yeah, that is me moving way forward in life, in my opinion. I think we're gonna go something. Some kind of wants to go over the crack, but that isn't gonna help very much. Let's see. I want this to end up over here. Yeah, my first game I ever played in Vegas was actually roulette, so I should be over here by the roulette table also. That's very fitting. Although, ironically, I really don't ever play roulette anymore. Very, very rarely will I stick some sort of one-time bet on the game. They've made it much more expensive, and I was always aware that roulette had bad odds, similarly to the way that I was always aware that, odds of anyone building a life as a writer, artist, and poker player are, shall we say, low, but I believe requires a lot of strategic planning and hard work and study, shall I say. I'm going to do this one first because it's bugging me how it keeps moving. Okay. To get playing cards to stick, you have to get through the plastic, so the glue has some paper to stick to. Pro tip. So, what are you feeling decisive and obstinate about today? Is the question you need to ask yourself. And if you are having trouble deciding something, this is your sign that it is time to decide and stick with it. I mean, perhaps you already did decide, you're just afraid to take that step. The decisive, obstinate person does not let fear get in the way. I have definitely been afraid at various times that things would not work out for me. But anytime I let that fear get to me, it was really fear getting in my way. The more I stayed calm and thought of, the next better thing to try, accepted that something didn't work out, and just do something different to express the me that I want to be. And the more I took steps to be that person and try something new, the closer I got to things actually working out. I said, yeah, that looks really cool. Blending with that line, I dare say. So, those are the encouraging words I have for you today. Is just be true to your goal and true to yourself. And warning, it can take a really, really long time for things to happen. So at the same time that you are being decisive and obstinate, it's important to be patient and know that it doesn't ensure immediate success. The gray stone in the background over there on the Queen of Diamonds in the Awesome deck is Earth energy. All the suits have one of the elements that they represent. That's why I have them in the background on all of the cards in the Awesome deck. And Earth energy, the diamonds, they're not about immediate success. Think about growing a plant, shall we say. It doesn't just sprout into riches overnight. It takes a lot of hard work and proper care and just waiting and doing the work and taking the steps to make something grow in the earth. So it is the same with the Queen of Diamonds. And I'm excited to say that it's finally coming through for me little by little, just as the card predicts. And I just love that we drew the card on the day that I received the details. I had the meeting with them on Sunday, but was still waiting for dollar details and precise contract details. And so now we have them, and it's all exciting and official, and it came on the day that we drew the Queen of Diamonds. So I don't know if you've been watching, but a lot of these cards that we have drawn have correlated with things that have happened in my life. And well, so far, not many of you are showing up here while I am going live. If you're coming on this afterwards and wish that I was going live at a different time of day, please do leave that comment so I can think about it. I have lots going on now. So this is the easiest time for me to be consistent, but perhaps sometime in the near future it can be adjusted. So if you can't be here at 7:07 a.m. and you want me to try and go live at a different time of day, please do let me know in the comment section below. Also, what do you think of this little art project? This is only step one. Every time I draw a card, I continue and make myself do something more. I do not have any plans for what I will do in the background just yet. We'll just have to wait and see what I'm inspired to do next time. But I immediately thought arrows for onward and upward should be added for the Rachel Queen. You know what? I think we know what's gonna pop into my head for the rest of this page. My name, obviously. It's my title page, the author. And I'm not the only Rachel in the world. I'm not saying I'm going to put Rachel Hoyt. Each page is going to be created to represent the meaning of the card in general, not just me. And if we like them all or whatnot, maybe I will make some prints of individual pages or something later. I don't know, but for now, we have a little start for the Queen of Diamonds, Decisiveness, for all the Rachels out there. So, let's go ahead and get another card of the day, see what the mood is going forward. Let me know if this one speaks to you. Awesome deck. What do we need to know today? What is happening? Tell us what we need to know. So, I'm going to tell you the good side of this card tomorrow, because there's a good and a bad to every card, in my opinion. There is a hint at what you're looking at what the good side is. But Traditionally, this is one of the least lucky or most transformative cards in the deck, is one of the ones that first began to speak to me when I did not believe in playing cards tarot. So there's your hint about tomorrow. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of my rambling version of playing cards teaching. I did release a video last night where you can listen to the meaning of each card, the keywords, and the phrase to some relaxing music, and try and memorize them and intuitively sense the meaning for yourself. So check that out if you want more information about playing cards tarot. And again, hope to see you tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for watching, and have an awesome day.